If you're in real estate right now, your business probably feels like it's in a state of flux. It's a time of transition. And for some of you, one of those transitions might be looking for a way out of the business entirely. You know, I get it. The COVID took our market on a crazy ride. We saw artificially low interest rates. We saw multiple offers within 7 days and rapid price increases. But then March 14th, 2022 happened. Well, I like to joke that it was the 14th, but regardless of the exact day, the craziness just stopped, and it was March 2022. The market froze. Sales volumes have dropped 24% to the lowest we've seen in a decade. This isn't without precedent. I've seen this before. I started in real estate in 1984, and that was right in the middle of a massive lull. The late 70s had seen crazy things happen too. Prices doubled. But by 1981, interest rates hit 21%, and the market completely froze. Prices dropped by 40%. Now, in 1984, I was a new agent, and I could feel the exact same overwhelm you're feeling today. I remember how depressing it was to look at the office sales board and see everyone's name on it except for mine. My confidence was dropping. Hustle culture was screaming at me to do the things that just didn't feel like who I was. My career was in danger of ending before it even really began. I managed to survive those first critical years, mostly by support of a great office, but my production was up and down. I was stuck on the classic commission roller coaster. I knew what the industry said I had to do to be successful, but I didn't always do it because I felt completely out of my element. I excelled at knowing the market. I ran the hot sheets every day. I still do, but the culture was telling me that if it's meant to be, then it's up to me, that I just needed to grind harder. And then things shifted. In 1990, I got my broker's license, and by 1992, I stepped in as the manager of our office. That was when the first light bulb went on. As I started working with the agents in our office, I realized something profound. I actually loved helping other realtors find their success more than I cared about building my own sales empire. Now, figuring out exactly how to help them took time. Over the next few decades, while I was still out there managing and selling real estate, I went on a long journey to find a better way to do this business. In 2011, I joined the John Maxwell team and finally realized these are my people. This is how we should be leading. And then the final piece of the puzzle clicked in 2019 when I got certified in DISC. That was the moment I started developing the concept and idea of the sales animal DNA and real estate salespeople. I realized that agents were burning out because they were trying to use generic scripts instead of leaning into their natural behavioral strengths. Not only were they misunderstanding who they were, but they could easily misunderstand their clients' buying DNA as well. It took me decades to figure this out, but you don't have to wait that long. If you're tired of the roller coaster and want a mentor who has been through the long journey, I invite you to join us inside the Real Estate DNA Collective. We focus on building deep relational businesses that actually feel authentic to who you are. The link is below or in the comments. We've navigated storms before and we'll navigate this one together.